I think one of the most interesting things that I tell people that really surprises them is that we get more incoming video to Justintv than YouTube. We average roughly around 1,800 live channels, which means that every minute we get 1,800 minutes of live video, which is a phenomenal scale. It's about 30% more video than YouTube gets. And I think that kind of puts people's heads in the right place to think about what we're doing. It's a little crazy to think of, wow, YouTube is this kind of, everybody knows YouTube, everybody goes to YouTube, it's global, it gets all the video in the world, and wow, Justintv gets about a third more. So that's, I think, really interesting. On the user side, we have about 35 million users. Those are around the world. About a quarter to 30% of that is in the US, and the rest is abroad. So we've really kind of touched all corners of the globe. We get all kinds of video, everything from gaming to events to just social users chatting to some really interesting advertising campaigns. It's really kind of spanned the gamut.
So how do you guys pay for all that bandwidth? That's enormous.
It is. It is. We have a very loud, cold data center in San Francisco, and a couple others around the country. But one of the really cool things that we've done, being a startup and working in a very data-intensive business, we've had to be really smart, about the way that we've grown the company. So we have 4 co-founders, 3 of whom are engineers, and they kind of led the way in building some really smart proprietary software to handle serving the video, how we cache the pages, replicating video across servers, all the kind of ugly behind-the-scenes stuff that isn't necessarily what you think of when you go to a video site, but what really kind of makes the sausage behind the scenes.
We used to do a CDN service.
We don't. We actually, all of our bandwidth and our servers are in-house. We have about 250 servers currently in 4 locations. We're adding a 5th pretty soon. And yeah, we kind of, as the company grew, we moved from Amazon to Akamai, and early 2009, we actually brought it all in-house. So we don't use any CDN. I mean, unless, if we were to overflow our internal bandwidth, we would, but that would happen roughly around a million concurrent viewers, which is a pretty high number.